Well, first off, I'm a lucky guy, right? I think back to playing career and then getting a chance to do this. And this year, skyboxes with like Darryl Strawberry.
Yes.
But you know how I feel about you. I know we were teammates, but I think you're one of the greatest players to ever do it. 703 homers. I think we can never take it for granted. I don't care that you were my generation. When I pulled up your baseball reference last night on the plane, I started laughing. It's crazy what you were able to accomplish in the game. And it all stems back for me, and we're going to get in because I want you to teach the kids at home. Because there's so much on the internet now. And my son, like I take him to the golf course, and he wasn't hitting the ball yesterday, and then he sends me a video. Dad, I watched a YouTube on Bryson DeChambeau, and now I got, they have information. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, they definitely have all the information that we didn't have, especially early in our career.
So I want to dive in a little bit, but I want to take you back to spring training. Your rookie year was what year?
01.
01. We're at Disney, Atlanta Braves spring training. I'm playing third base. It's I've told this story a million times. It's late. It's like seventh inning. The starters have since left. They're probably playing golf. I'm playing even with the bag, third base. And you come up to hit. No one really knew who you were. I hadn't heard of you. And big, slender. I'm like, he's not going to bunt. Let me play one step behind the bag or even whip the bag and see what this guy's got. And Jose Oquendo was coaching third, and he said, Poppy. I said, yeah. He goes, back up. I said, what? He goes, back up. He's going to kill you. And I swear to God, I swear on everything, the next pitch, he went snap and went off the clock in Disney World. And you went on your rookie year. We're trying to find out who's going to win the rookie year in the American League. They're trying to, like, Colton Cowser, maybe, Austin Wells, maybe, 329. 37 bombs. I think he had 47 doubles and 130 RBIs as a rookie.
DeRosa, don't give it to anyone if they don't have those numbers.
Well, if no one deserves it, then no one deserves it, because that's what we're doing. And I followed your career from jump. You played Sunday Night Baseball. That started that year in Houston. Wade Miller, who was on top of his game at that time, and you just were dwarfing balls. And the whole world was like, we better get to know Albert Pujols. So I want to teach kids at home. I want you to teach kids at home, and I want you to take me through some of this. So let's get into it, because there's a couple moments I've had in my career watching you. All right, April 6, 2001. This is the opening series, Armando Reynoso.
Armando Reynoso, yeah.
That's your first big league, Jack?
Yeah. After 149, I was like, they're going to send me down next week. But
run that back and pause it.
For me, Dero,
come on.
Everything is about balance.
Balance.
I mean, everybody can talk about the top and the hands, but everything, you start from the bottom. You connect your bottom with the top hands, and I think it's about balance, And it's funny because that's something that I found, that stamp right there in my routine. I find it right after I graduated high school. And I went and played summer league. I used to have a big leg kick.
Big leg kick. You were telling me that.
And I got away, because the aluminum bag in high school and college. But when you get to the pro and you put this bat in your hand, it's a different story.
I mean,
the way and everything. But if you look at right there, for me, I'm in the position right there that I can attack the ball without doing a leg kick or anything. All I had to do was just a tip tap at the front and then attack the baseball. But if you look at right there, we always talk about that 60-40 back.
Yes.
I wasn't really big fan of that 60 too much weight in the back, because I feel when I put too much weight in my backside, that really makes me jump. I really want to feel my way from that right thigh all the way. Like if you do a back V, that's how it looks at. And that was my focus all the time. Obviously, we struggle when we get jumping.
Yeah.
I had a routine off the tee that helped me out to get to that. But for me, it was always to put myself in a position where I'm in a good position right there that I can just attack the baseball without doing anything. From here, I can attack the baseball because I'm already low.
Yeah.
I always feel like that. And that was because, everything started from the foundation.
Slow click that forward for me. I mean,
I had to do it down.
Much.
Yeah.
Pause.
And if you go a couple of click back, it looks like Oh, one more, please. Yeah, it looks like it's almost like I'm shifting back, but I'm not. Like my thought as a hitter was like, when I'm loading, I want to feel like I'm going down at it. And if you look at, if you go a couple of clicks back, that's what I did. Like
you're into your back hip. There's a lot of guys that are really preaching that back hip, and you're seeing a lot of the power hitters do it.
Yeah.
Is that something you even thought about?
No, I never talk about the back hip. I feel the same way. If I felt like too much weight in my backside, that really makes me too aggressive.
Okay, run this. Pure destruction. I mean, April 9, 2001, just going through a Big Mac, Langford, then your home debut, Denny Nagel, get out of here. And I love Denny Nagel. He let me live with him when I was a rookie.
Yeah, try cut it in. I mean, that was a special year, you know, everybody was keep talking about opening day in St. Louis, you're gonna love it, you're gonna do it. And to be able to, you know, to hit a home run opening day in St. Louis is awesome. And
I was
like
watching
you were saying,
Sunday Night Baseball, I'm like, this guy is gonna, what is going on? Who is this?
Yeah, Wade Miller right there tried to sneak a fastball inside, and he just didn't do it too much inside. He left the play, and that was actually a really good swing.
Okay. I swear, again, July 3rd, 2009, I got traded over to about 10 days prior to this. We're in Cincinnati. Look at this score, top 8. We got full metal jacket. Our best relievers are getting hot, and we're losing 3-0 in the 8th. And I'm looking, because I was always the guy who sat on the bench, so I kind of tried to manage the game. I'm like, why are we warming up all our big boys and it's 3-0? And everyone in the dugout, everyone was like, he's going to hit a granny, and we're going back to the hotel, and we're going to get a couple drinks. I'm like, what? They're like, you have no idea. Run this. The whole dugout was like prepared for snap, got him, facade. I'm like, what? Grand slam, closer in, and we're on the bus. And I was like, and it was every night.
Yeah, all night was a special year. That was my third MVP right there. And, you know, that's for me as a performer. I had a great, amazing 10 years in St. Louis, but that all night was really, really special. I felt like every night I was going to hit a home run. That's how I felt.
I think you did, Mister.
And I don't know, but I hit like 5 or 6 grand slam that year too. So, but same thing. Look at my barrel right here. And then if you look at it, my whole career, I changed maybe the position of the hands a little bit, but my lower half always stayed the same way. Injuries. I went to Anaheim, which, you know.
Yeah, you dealt with a lot of
plantar fasciitis, but at the end of the day, it's about your balance, you know. If you have a great balance at the plate, find yourself in a good position and put yourself in a good position to hit. That's what you want.
Were you hunting certain pitches? Were you a big video guy? I don't remember you being in the video room that much.
Yeah, because I show up at 1 o'clock and you show up at 3:30.
I mean, some of us have a life. Yeah.
No, I was a video guy, and I learned that from Mark McGwire, especially, you know, the only season that I played with him in 01, you know. But for me, it was just that. I did my homework, you know, like watch a lot of video, a lot of breakdowns. In the off season, you know, I watch a lot of video. I mean, I would spend some time, you know, in the video room. Just if I wasn't doing anything, I was popping up my video, just watching over and over. That's why people ask me, why you know this home run like sometime against who you hit you 400 home run? I would say it's because I watch over and over video, because it's about that. Every year you want to get better. And Ray Lanford used to tell me this. It's like, kid, never feel satisfied with the year that you have. Every year you want to get better. Yeah. And Gene Edmonds also. And that's something that I
came up with some great
players that helped me out. That's something that I was blessed with. You know, Placido Polanco, Edgar Renteria from the Latin side, Fernando Viña. You know.
What was your routine? I can picture it. I used to walk down and take flips with you and Hal McRae, and you'd be sweating rockets underneath. Yeah. But what was your routine, tee routine? What were you trying to accomplish off the tee?
Yeah,
get ready.
From my tee routine, I had 3 places that I put the tee.
Kids don't know this. They just put it middle and start bashing.
For me, for us as a right-hander, you know, the toughest pitch to hit, everybody thinks it's a sinker in. That's a ball.
Down and away.
This is the ball that, for a right-hander hitter, is a tough pitch to hit. because I can hit it the other way, but I want to be able to drive the ball the other way. So for me, the tee was the to-go. I love the flipper, the to flip, because that was before the game, but this is what got me ready. Because at the end of the day, you put that ball here, and the ball ain't moving. And what do you try to do? You want to be perfect in every swing. So if I felt that I was jumping at it, I had a routine where I started with the tee and the back of my foot right here, and I just want to hit land drives the other way.
Now he's got the tee. I know it's tough. To see that he's got. I would run outside and do this
in the corner. And then same thing. I started there. I hit 10 baseball.
Just right into the net. Bang, 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 bang.
Then I bring it back in, and I don't move my stand. Look at where I'm at. So I'm still on the back. Boom, and I do the same. And then I move it back inside. I didn't practice much inside.
You're inside with your foot
right
there?
Yeah. Because
that'll expose everything if you're here.
Exactly, because remember, what do we try to correct here is that you going out and get the ball. You can't go out. See, if I jump, look at where that ball is. There's no way you're gonna make contact. So same thing, then I put it back in the middle, and I do the same thing, 10 swing the other way. And I used to play a little game in the cage. Like I put the baseball here, and in the same high, I wanna hit a land drive to be consistent. You know, right now you see a lot of these guys getting in the cage, off the tee, popping up to the net and high. You know, you want to hit land drive, the same level. If I put that tee high, I want to make sure that I want to hit a land drive back over the pitcher's head. And that's something that I challenge myself all the time. And I told myself, if I get A and I miss it, I go back to zero. So I challenge always myself. Like I play a little game with it, but this was the biggest thing for me, the tee. I love it, I enjoyed it. And that's something that I preach a lot, you know, because like I say, when you flip, sometimes, as you know, you got some coaches there that can throw the ball all over the place.
Exactly.
And then here, you just want to make sure you see nice and still. So sometimes when I was finishing at the end, I want to put it in the middle, and I want to be able to hit the baseball, you know, right field from the same position, be able to hit it back to the middle, and to be able to pull it.
Were you thinking taking your hands to the baseball, the knob, the bat? What were you thinking?
The knob. And you know, a lot of people has their routine and their to-go that they use. For me, it was the knob. And somebody that told me that not even told me, but I watched it in a video, was Tony Wynn.
I just saw it.
And he was
This is what I'm trying to tell people. Listen.
He was huge, because if you do knob, look at the barrel, what's gonna do? It's gonna follow. It's gonna follow the knob. No matter where that pitch is, it could be up, and that barrel is gonna follow. And then I know there's a lot of hitting coaches that don't agree with me, and it's okay.
That's okay. They don't have 703 home runs. I know that. I know that for a fact, and that's what upsets me. I can read all the books in the world on heart surgery. I'm not walking into Hackensack Hospital, kicking a door in, saying you're doing it wrong. Watch yourself. Keep it going right here.
So
Pause. God, it's a simple move.
That's it. That's
703 homers, Albert.
And same thing. If I know you were doing a breakdown earlier, or Willie Adames.
He's
same thing. If you look my back elbow, I always thought about hitting my right rib cage, bringing it in, bring that elbow in. And then if you do that, try it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I never thought that.
Look at the barrel. See?
Yeah, it's on plane.
And that's something that I, as a hitter, you know, there's a couple of little things that you have to have.
The fact that you got scorching hot at the end, and were able to pull this off.
Opportunity, man.
In LA.
I was swinging the bat well. I think it was just opportunity to play. I was healthy. And, you know, it was amazing, you know, to be able to do it in Dodger Stadium with the Cardinal uniform, you know, a place, the Dodger Stadium, that gave me that opportunity. Because when I went to Dodger Stadium after I got released by the Angels, I felt like I find the joy again to be able to be in the postseason. Although we lost to Atlanta Braves, but I was like, man, this is what it's all about, being in the postseason. And then the DH came around, and then I ended up signing with the Cardinals. I was like, okay, this is the way to finish. So that was pretty amazing.
I sit here for 2 hours.
Every little leaguer and every big leaguer
Yeah.
hanging on his every word.
Yeah, our social team should clip that section where you're working with the T and put it on Instagram.
The
That was
elbow
really
to the
good.
rib cage.
So
Yeah,
good.
really good.